Hey guys, that monkey gamer back here for the video, guys. Today, welcome back to an episode of my market research series. So guys, what we're talking about today is a little bit more we talked about last week, which was limited time cards. Can you invest in them? What is the market looking like for limited time cards? All that kind of great stuff, guys. So while we talk about training, I got a comment on, hey, what's the best way to get training? We're going to talk about that too, guys. Hit that like button, grab some popcorn. Let's get into it, guys. So starting off right away, let's look at the limited time cards from last week. Limited time cards from last week, not this week, but the last week, that's what I'm trying to say, was Courtney Sutton, and actually, yeah, Courtney Sutton, and it was Elsch. Now, Courtney Sutton, you can see when he was in packs, he was 307K. Now, he went all the way up to 410, and then on the 27th, he went all the way back down to 310, right? So his price was 307. It skyrocketed up and then plummeted back down, and now it's around 350. So this is why when we talk about investing in the limited time cards, this is why it's so scary. Okay, this is why could be amazing and could be crap at the same time. Now keep in mind, limited time cards, do they sell? Yes, they sell. I mean, you can see right here, right? We have, and I think this is the last, 24 hours. There's a lot of these Courtney Suttons that are selling, right? Some of them all the way down to 311,000 coins and so on, right? So these cards are selling. There's no stretch of imagination. You can say, oh, well, these cards don't sell. They do. But if you bought this card when he was in packs for 10,000 coins, well, you have to sell them for more than 350, right? Look at the price tags of this card. He's not selling for more than 350. So you lost coins if you invested in Sutton. Now let's look at Elsch, right? Elsch is a little bit different. Now Elsch is actually going for 437. Now he went all the way down to 298. Right now he is selling for around above 400,000 coins. So if you invested in this card, then yes, you made some profit. You made probably 30K profit. Let's say you invested this card 100 times, not 100 times, but like 10 times, you made a pretty decent amount of coins. Now, this is why when I said my limited time video and I talked about limited time cards, that's why I said you have to be so careful. It's one of those things where if you invest in limited time cards, you can make bank. But this is the investment I talked about before, where it's called a high risk, high reward investment. You can invest in these limited time cards, but there's a chance that these limited time cards will not go ahead and skyrocket out when they're outside of packs. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch over now to my Madden angle, into my actual Madden game, and we're gonna take a look at someone on the auction house, and that's gonna be Antonio Cromartie. Because like I said, he was a limited time, and this is what a lot of people was talking about Cromartie, and this is what I think a lot of people started getting into the whole, oh, we can invest in Ultimate Legends or the limited time cards because of Cromartie. Cromartie was the whole, starting point of that. Now I'm going to see how much he's going for currently. I think he's a Charger, I believe his base card is, and he's 580,000 coins. Now, Cromartie at one point was 420,000 coins. So if you invested in him, that's a W, right? That's definitely a W if you invested in his card because you made 100K. You invest a couple cards, a couple of these you invested in, bam, you're making 400,000 coins. That's a W. Why is this card, Elsch, big fat W's when, what's his name? Top of the top of my head. Not Courtney Sutton. Why is he an L? Well, let's take a look at another card that recently came out, okay? Robbie Anderson. And I actually did a gameplay of him. He's actually a really good card. He's 339,000 coins. Okay. Who was the other guy? It was Kyle Fuller. He was the other guy that was limited also with this release of this promo. And Kyle Fuller is 352. So here's the issue. Okay. And these cards are no longer in packs anymore, obviously. These cards will be cheap. Because when a limited edition card comes out of packs, there's a lot of people, especially right now with everyone talking about it, investing in these limited time cards. There's just a fact. Everyone's investing. Everyone wants to get a chance at making some coinage, right? So what happens? And you saw this with what's his name, Courtney Sutton, right? His price tag went when he came out of packs straight up, right? Straight up at his price tag. But then he peaked. He peaked at the very top, and then he plummeted back down, right? Plummeted right back down after he was so highly up on his price tag. And that's how I think a lot of these limited time cards are. What happens is everyone invests in these limited time cards, right? They go crazy, invest in limited time cards, and then they go ahead, once they're out of packs, they want to sell their investment and make profit. Well, the issue is there's a crap ton of people trying to do this. And if there's a crap ton of people trying to do this, facts are the facts, people will instantly undercut each other left and right. Undercut. Eventually, people sell out their cards, right? And a week goes by and nobody's, has a billion of these cards left. So they wait, and then obviously the price goes up, because if I buy right now all 5 of these cards, cheapest card up is $358. If I buy all 10 of these cards, cheapest one up is $360, right? You guys understand the premise, right? Unless this card is so plentiful, which right now this card is, because there's a lot of people, I promise you that. This right here, these 15 might be one person who listed them. And look at this, 360. Look at all these 360s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, 6. So this 6 is probably... Well, these 7 are probably one person listed these 7 cards. They probably listed 7 cards, one person, right? And yeah, so what's happening is, and this card just came out of pack, so this is why, someone bought 7 of them, and now they're trying to sell them. And they're going to put them up for 7 of them for $360K. And you're going to see this is in a week, this card is going to be selling for 400,000 coins. Now, if you bought him when he was, 300 or 310, I think he was at one point, then you made a $80K profit. But this is why I don't personally invest into limited time cards. I made a video talking about it because there is a market for this, but it's a very risky market. Certain players like receivers will not always skyrocket. They're very tricky because there's so many receivers in a game that are really good. It has to be a player like Elsch, who is a guy that is kind of a niche audience when it comes to his card. Cowboys fans love his cards, but it's not a card that everybody's going to love, but at the same time, it's a really good card. So people are going to go after and plummet. Go after and try to get. So that card went up in price. Now, there's other cards that have gone up in price, limited edition. Like I said, Antonio Cromartie. That's another player a lot of people have invested into. And you see his price has went up a little bit. But players like, for example, Dan Marino, once he's out of packs tomorrow, he is not going to skyrocket. And the reason why is because, again, he is a player that a lot of people might want, but his price is so cheap that even if you invest in this card, I mean, it's a risk, right? It's a risk reward. So let's go ahead and talk about pricing. Let's talk about training. So yes, like I said, I got a comment about training. Someone asked, hey, what's the cheapest? How do you get the cheapest training? Well, first off, you can always go to muthead.com, go to prices, and it shows you the cheapest training right here behind me. Now, this is the cheapest training currently. Is 5 coins per training or 6 coins per training. Now, of course, these are the price tags you want to get these players at in order to go ahead and get the cheapest training for your money. So money ratio, training ratio, this is what we have right behind me. So you can see right here, pretty decent, right? Pretty decent. Now, the thing is, it's always hard to go ahead and get this on in the game. When I'm playing the game right now, I'll show you on PS4, PS5 too. I do play on PS5 and Xbox, but I mainly play on PS5. Here's the cheapest training for PS5 or PS4, whatever. It's the same market, as you guys know. So whenever I'm setting up filters in the game and I'm actually trying to go ahead and get the cheapest training here, obviously my head will show you the price the card's selling for, you should get it for, but that is just computer-based knowledge, in all honesty, right? I mean, yeah, it's saying, hey, this card is sold at the cheapest at blank price. If you get it at the cheapest price possible, you can get a really good deal on it. And no dip, Sherlock Holmes. But that's not how real life goes, right? A lot of times you just don't get a card for that cheap. So what I do in order to go ahead and try to get the cheapest card is I'm going to sort it by 90 and 90 91 and 92 to 93. Those are the two ones I like going for personally. Mainly because 90s give me 5,000 training and 92s give me 10,000 training. So what I'm going to do here, right? And I'm going to sort it by each position. Now, you can see real fast, I'm doing this at 3 a.m. in the morning, so I'm going to see a lot more cards you're going to see during the daytime. If you want to, you can sort by different teams. That always works. Programs also work. You can do it by programs you really want to. But what I do is a couple different things. First off, I go through each single position, just like this. And like I said, you can go each single position, all offense, all defense, whatever you feel comfortable, or not comfortable, whatever you want to do. And again, keep in mind, like I said, that might hit pricing. How much should we get for 90 overall, right? So you want to know how much you get for that overall that keeps the value of the card still under what we wanted. So if I go ahead and check real fast, I'm not going to switch angles there. I'm going to switch this. Right here, you can see, I make this a little bit bigger here, that we want to get a 90 overall card for, and there's no 90s of course listed on here, crap. Okay, so a 91 we want to get for around 40,000 coins. So we know at a good estimate that we want to get a 91 for 40,000 coins. So when we're going through here, right, we're looking for 90 overalls at 40,000 coins. We have a good estimate of 40,000 coins. So what that means is for 90, we want to get it for probably around 27,000 coins. Now the new Super Bowl promo, the new All Rookie promo is a great promo to look at because a lot of these 90s get posted all the freaking time and people just undercut people left and right. And if that's the case, you can go ahead and take advantage of that and actually make a decent, you can actually get a decent amount of coins back. So again, like I said, so like for example, 40,000 coins. This 44 is not too bad. Like I said, we don't want 44, but if you are sucking for train, or not sucking for train, if you're trying to get training very quickly, you might go for that. I said sucking for training. My bad. Anyway, though, right here we actually have a card. It's actually not too bad. So we have 91, like I said, is 40k, is 6 coins per training. Right here, this is a good example. 42k, a little bit more. It's around probably like 7 or 8 coins per training, but still in that correct ballpark of what we want. So just going through here, you can go ahead and do that very quickly. The next method I recommend knowing to go ahead and get the training and make sure you have the training, or sorry, get the best filters for the training, is going through these sets. These sets literally have 91s and 87s, and you can go through each set you want to and just slowly say, okay, Adelius Thomas, 91s, click on the set. Nope, not what I want. 87, do I want this? You know, how much do I want to pay for an 87? How much do I want to pay for a 91? Now, Ultimate Legends will always be a little bit more expensive. You guys saw right there, though, Ultimate Legend was the move to go with, but sometimes they will be more expensive. Another method, going out of this set, go to All Rookie right here. We go to Players, and you can do the same concept right here with these sets. Again, because they are, select filter sets that you have to go ahead and get. So you can see right here, 272. Obviously, you wouldn't go for the big boys, but you can go for the smaller ones to go ahead and hopefully get these cards. So again, as you know, can you do it through this set? Those 90 overall cards, or no? No, these are just tokens, never mind. All rookie sets are not a good way to go with. But you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So, again, not bad. Not a bad way to go ahead and just filter down training. Sets is what I always use for training personally. I love using sets because you can really filter down to exactly what cards you want to look at and know exactly what cards you need to go ahead and filter to. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, hit a like, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.